The question number 10 is a solid weighs 120 gf in air and 105 gf when it is completely immersed in water. Calculate the relative density of solid. Solution. So let W1 equals to weight of solid in air is equals to 120 gf, which is given, and W2 equals to weight of solid in water equals to 105 gf, that is also given. So relative density of solid equals to W1 divided by W1 minus W2. This is the formula. So this is equals to 120 divided by 120 minus 105, which is equals to 120 divided by 15 equals to 8. Question number 11. A solid weighs 32 gf in air and 28.8 gf in water. Find number 1 the volume of solid, number 2 relative density of solid, and number 3 the weight of solid in a liquid of density 0.9 gram per centimeter cube. So the solution. Let W1 equals to weight of solid in air, that is equals to 32 gf given in the question, and W2 equals to weight of solid in water, which is equals to 28.8 gf, that is also given in the question. So loss in weight of body in water is equals to 32 minus 28.8 is equals to 3.2 gf. So this weight loss is due to the upthrust. So upthrust due to water is equals to 3.2 gf. Hence we can write the volume of the solid is equals to 3.2 centimeter cube. The first part is done. Now the second part, relative density of solid equals to, by the formula we have W1 by W1 minus W2. So W1's value it's 32 and divided by 32 minus 28.8. So this is equals to 32 by 3.2. So this is equals to 10. So relative density of solid is coming 10. Now third number. The weight of solid in a liquid of density 0.9 gram per centimeter cube. That means what will the weight of solid in liquid having the density 0.9 gram per centimeter cube. So upthrust due to liquid, if we have to find its volume of the body into density of liquid into G. So volume of the body in the first part we had it's 3.2. Density of liquid it's given in the question it's 0.9 into G. After multiplying we'll get it 2.88 gf. So weight of solid in liquid equals to weight of solid in air minus upthrust due to liquid. So 32 minus 2.88 is equals to 29.12 gf is the answer. The question number 12 is saying a body weighs 20 gf in air and 18.0 gf in water. Calculate relative density of the material of body. Solution. Let W1 equals to weight of body in air equals to 20 gf given, and W2 equals to weight of body in water equals to 18 gf given. So relative density of body equals to W1 divided by W1 minus W2. So it's 20 divided by 20 minus 18 equals to 20 by 2, that is equals to 10. So the relative density of the material of the body is 10. Now question number 13 is a solid weighs 1.5 kgf in air and 0.9 kgf in liquid of density 1.2 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. Calculate relative density of solid. So since the density of liquid is given, so we can also find out the relative density of liquid. So relative density of liquid is equals to density of liquid divided by density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. So it's 1.2 into 1000 kg per meter cube, which is given, and density of water is equals to 1000 kg per meter cube. That value we have to remember. So now 1000 kg per meter cube is cancelled from both numerator and denominator. So it is coming 1.2. So relative density of liquid is equals to 1.2. So the loss in weight of solid in liquid is equals to 1.5 kgf minus 0.9 kgf is equals to 0.6 kgf. When the object is immersed in the liquid, there was loss in its weight. So what is the weight loss here? It's 1.5 kgf, which is the weight in air, and 0.9 kgf, which is the weight in liquid. So their difference, that is 0.6 kgf, is the weight loss of the solid in liquid. So relative density of solid equals to, the formula is weight of solid in air into relative density of liquid divided by loss in weight of solid in liquid. Here the formula is little bit changing because the body is not immersed in water. Whenever the body was immersed in water, like in question number 12, the body is immersed in water. So relative density of body we had calculated W1 by W1 minus W2. But since it is immersed in the liquid, so that is why formula is changing here. Its relative density of solid here, weight of solid in air into relative density of liquid whole divided by loss in weight of solid in liquid. So accordingly the formulas, in the formula the values are substituted. Weight of solid in air it's 1.5, relative density of liquid it's 1.2, divided by loss in weight of solid in liquid it's 0.6. So after calculation it will come to. The question number 14 is, a jeweler claims that he makes ornament of pure gold of relative density 19.3. He sells a bangle weighing 25.25 gf to a person. The clever customer weighs the bangle when immersed in water and finds that 23.075 gf in water. With the help of suitable calculations, find out whether the ornament is made of pure gold or not. So here we'll take W1 equals to weight of bangle in air, that is equals to 25.25 gf, and weight of bangle in water, that is equals to 23.075 gf. So relative density of bangle we can find by using the formula W1 by W1 minus W2. So substitute the values in the formula. So it's 25.25 divided by 25.25 minus 23.075. So it is coming 25.25 divided by 2.175. If we subtract 25.25 and 23.075, we'll get it as 2.175. So whenever it is divided, it will be coming 11.609, which can be rounded off to 11.6. So here the relative density of bangle is coming 11.6, and this is not same as the relative density of pure gold, which is 19.3. So hence the ornament is not made of pure gold. The question number 15 is saying, a piece of iron weighs 44.5 gf in air. If the density of iron is 8.9 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube, find the weight of iron piece when immersed in water. Solution. The relative density of iron we can find by using the formula density of iron divided by density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. So density of iron is given 8.9 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube, and we know the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius, it's 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. Now 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube is cancelled from both numerator and denominator. So it's coming 8.9. So when the density of iron is given 8.9 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube, so relative density of iron we are getting 8.9. Now let the weight of iron in air is 44.5 gf, which is given. This is, let it be W1. And you have to find out the weight of iron piece in water. So let W2 equals to weight of iron in water and let it be X. So from the relation, relative density of iron equals to W1 divided by W1 minus W2, or just substitute the values. So 8.9, which is the relative density of iron we just have calculated, this is equals to W1 means weight of iron in air, so 44.5 divided by 44.5 minus X. Now cross multiplication, so 8.9 into 44.5 minus X equals to 44.5. So after multiplying it, it's 396.05 minus 8.9 into X is equals to 44.5. So after side change, sign change, we'll get, if 8.9x is separated to the other side, so 8.9x will be getting as 396.05 minus 44.5. So or 8.9x is equals to 351.55. After subtracting, we'll get it. So x will be equals to 351.55 divided by 8.9. So x equals to 39.5 gf. So the weight of iron in water equals to 39.5 gf is the answer. The question number 16 is, a piece of stone of mass 15.1 gram is first immersed in a liquid and it weighs 10.9 gf. Then on immersing the piece of stone in water, it weighs 9.7 gf. Calculate number A, the weight of piece of stone in air, number B, the volume of the piece of stone, number C, the relative density of stone, and number D, the relative density of the liquid. So solution, the weight of stone in air is equals to W1 is equals to 15.1 gf. Then the weight of stone in liquid equals to W2 and is given 10.9 gf. And the weight of stone in water is given W3 equals to 9.7 gf. So the first part of the question, the weight of piece of stone in air, that is done 15.1 gf. Since the stone is having the mass of 15.1 gram as per the question, so weight of stone we can take as 15.1 gf. Number B, we have to find out the volume of the piece of stone. So in number B, you can see, first we'll find what is the loss in weight of stone in water. So it's 15.1 minus 9.7 is equals to 5.4 gf. And this is the loss due to the upthrust. So the upthrust due to water is equals to 5.4 gf. Hence the volume of the stone can be taken as 5.4 centimeter cube. Third, the relative density of stone. So it's W1 divided by W1 minus W3, because here W3 is the variable taken for the weight of stone in water. So it's W1 by W1 minus W3. Just substitute the values. 15.1 by 15.1 minus 9.7. So it is equals to 15.1 by 5.4 equals to 2.796, which is rounded off to get 2.8. Now relative density of the liquid, the fourth number, its formula is W1 by W minus W2 divided by W1 minus W3. So just substitute the values. So 15.1 minus 10.9 by 15.1 minus 9.7, which is coming to 4.7 by 5.4, and after dividing it's coming 0.777 and so on. So which can be rounded off to get the value as 0.78 is the answer.